Hunter x Hunter summary. Start off with Gon, who wants to become a hunter because his dad, who he's never seen, left him to become that. He gets in a boat where he meets Kurapika and Lararia, who are obviously going to be part of the main cast, but before you think Kurapika is hot, he's the dude, so you've been warned. Kurapika and Lararia don't get along and nearly dish it out, but because of Gon's near drowning incident, they're forced to make up and get along again. They find out the boat was a test and they get a hint for the next location. After walking who knows how long, they solve a riddle, fight some giant rabbits who can shapeshift, so magical beasts exist, and then proceed to the next location. As they're waiting for the test to begin, we get some introductions to a ninja, a fat ass, a nerd, and a person who tries to poison them with some pop. Who knows why they would trust anyone after all the tests, but your guess is as good as mine. At the test location, we meet the final main cast character named Killua, who's a goddamn assassin, but Gon ignores the likely 100 people he's killed and befriends him. They finally begin the first test, which is a marathon, which seems kind of redundant because most of these guys were probably running all over the place to find the test location. After half the group dies by getting eaten by plants, tricked by monsters, and killed by other contestants, mostly this creepy guy named Hisoka, they make it to phase 2 of the test. There we get introduced to food hunters, which sounds pretty badass to me because who wouldn't want to eat a dragon, but to everyone else it sounds lame for whatever reason. The second test begins and it's obviously cooking, but sadly they all fail, but at least no one died. But that's not acceptable, so the head of the organization steps in and gives them a second test, which is jumping off a cliff. Luckily, only a few drop dead literally and proceed to the air balloon where they're taken to the next phase of the test. Now they're dropped off on top of a tower instructed to get to the bottom, so I guess jumping off a cliff wasn't good enough. Anyways, after one sad soul dies by getting eaten by birds while climbing down, the main cast finds trapdoors that lead them inside. There they vote to take different passages, fight serial killers, and nearly fight themselves to pass the test. But luckily with Gon's quick thinking, he realizes that he can just break down any door and wall he wants and get down that way, which seems kind of obvious in my opinion. They proceed to the next test and part 1 of this summary is over.